great night stay at the Notch Hostel. Waiting on a ride to come pick us up now. Heading back to Kinsman Notch. Alright, this is the Beaver Brook parking area at Kinsman Notch. This is where we ended yesterday before getting picked up. We couldn't see anything because it was so socked in and wet and rainy. But all of that is what we came down yesterday, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. I wouldn't be surprised if those rocks up there is where that waterfall is that we were coming straight down. Anyway, Moose Lock's way up there. And we're going that way. South Kinsman Peak. That's the one I'll be going up very soon.
Oh,
everybody. We just made it to the Eliza Brook shelter area. Having lunch. We're going to push on up South Kinsman Peak next, so then come back down, find campsite somewhere on the other side. That way tomorrow we can start Franconia Ridge first thing in the morning. We're not going to go into town. We doubt we'll make Liberty Spring campsite, so whatever kind of stealth site we find on the way down the mountain. Wish I needed a bath. I think right there is Lincoln, New Hampshire. It's where we ate dinner last night. Almost to the top of South Kinsman. Oh, it's been straight up, hand over foot. Put the trekking poles away. Use your hands to rock climb. Very technical stuff. This whole way up here. Almost there. I believe so. We're going over there to the North Peak. After we go up the South Peak. I think. Hello everyone. Made it to the end of, what is today? What day is this? Day 5, 6? Day 5. End of day 5. We are tent camped, just nearby the Kinsman Pond shelter. The tent sites were all taken up. The shelter, I don't know, had like a Boy Scout, Girl Scout troop, something in it. I don't know what it was exactly, but we found a stealth spot right off the AT at the entrance to the shelter area. Not a bad little spot. Just had dinner, getting ready to go to bed. It was a long, hard day. We didn't make it nearly as far as we thought we would. The terrain is just difficult. It slows you down. And I'm sure it's going to be like this the next few days. So trying to push big miles, I just don't think it's going to be a thing for us until we're out of the whites. So tomorrow's Franconia Ridge Day. Super excited about that. Got to get off this mountain first, and hoping to be climbing Franconia Ridge by 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow. But yeah, I'm tired, ready to go to bed. So good night, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Catching sunset coming down the north peak of Kinsman Mountain. Sunrise, I'm sorry. Catching the sunrise coming down the north peak of Kinsman Mountain. That's absolutely amazing. Actually get to see it. I didn't know this flat stuff existed anymore. Hello everyone. It's Friday morning, coming down off of the north slope of Kinsman. We've already passed the hut this morning. It's not open yet, of course, but there was a spigot. I was able to get water, wash up a little bit. We are approaching Franconia Notch. Can't tell by the highway, interstate highway, right there in front of me. And I believe, I could be wrong, unless if there's one in Maine that I'm not aware of. I believe this is the last interstate crossing on the AT going northbound. So I'll still have to cross one when I do Vermont next year, but anyway, that's kind of exciting. So plan is to get up Mount Little Haystack, Mount Lincoln, Mount Lafayette. Did Franconia Ridge this morning. Hopefully get up there by early afternoon. It's a big climb, biggest climb of the trip, and we're getting ready to start it now. So yeah, hopefully John's wanting to shoot for the Gallo shelter. I'm personally thinking more of the Garfield shelter, but we'll have to play it by ear. The whites are no joke. These climbs are nothing like I've ever experienced before. I mean, it's technical rock scrambling, just slows you down. But anyway, passing under I-93. All right, I'll see you guys down the trail. See how far I can make it up. something that's been bothering me a lot today. I don't know what it is. I've never really had this problem before, but 6 days into the hike, I'm starting to miss my kids. Both my son and my daughter. My son's just started preschool, and my daughter just started first grade yesterday. My wife sent me pictures of their first day of school, and it was never supposed to be this way, to where I had to miss their first day of school. It's all because of COVID. If it hadn't been COVID, they would have started a couple weeks ago, and I would have been there for it. But I'm just sad, and I miss them. I miss them so much. Rylan and Max, I miss you. Been thinking about you guys a lot today. Anyways, I'm gonna get to the top of this mountain, try to call you. To the top, almost to the top. Little haystack up there where those people are. I think this is a little haystack. Maybe that's a little haystack. I don't know. We'll find out. It's probably the far one. Beautiful. Range with Mount Madison. We'll be there in a couple days. And that's Mount Lafayette, which we're about to head to now. Climbing up South Twin Mountain. You can see Yellowhead Hut down there in the bottom. Straight up from that is Mount Garfield. Way over there is Mount Lafayette and Mount Lincoln. Yeah, we came all the way across all that. And now up South Twin. The view looking back or coming up South Twin. The Franconia Ridge over there. Mount Garfield on the right. Beautiful. Not even to the top yet. Just about though. top of Zealand, to the top of Zealand Mountain. I think it's the last big climb of the day. It's not even a big one, but it's all downhill now. No views, just kind of up at the top of the mountain. Here's a couple of views along the trail out to the summit going that way, but I don't think I'm going to do it. So our path is this way. Me and John have decided that we're going to make it to the Zealand Falls Hut, which is only a short ways up at the bottom of Zealand Mountain. Get some water, and shortly after that, start looking for a stealth campsite. It's Labor Day weekend. We had no idea that the White Mountains were going to be so crowded. They are. It doesn't even make sense to try to get a spot at the existing campgrounds and shelters. So, yep, that's what we're doing. I get a stealth spot. Alright, I'm gonna put this down before I kill myself. Got an airdrop. What they're planning on building at the top of Zealand Mountain. To the Zealand Falls hut. Just had a quesadilla and a cup of coffee. Filled my water bottle. Got restrooms back there if we need them. I had a couple like meat sticks and granola for sale. Some other stuff, but 3/10 of a mile. Apparently there's a good stealth site. That's where me and John are headed for the night. Catch you when we get there. Hey everybody, just wrapped up day 7, I think it is, day 7 or 8 on the AT in New Hampshire. Ended just past the Zealand Falls hut. There's a stealth site on the trail not far past it. There's actually a ton of sites down the hill here. There's a water source, but all of them are taken. So me and John got one right back here, right off the trail. See, there's a trail. There's us, which is fine. We filled up with water at the hut, which was just, I don't know, 3/10 of a mile back the other way on the trail. It was a good day. Weather was perfect. I got sunburnt. Wearing a sleeveless shirt. I got a lot of sun on the back of my arms. But my feet are killing me. I want to get my shoes off, let them air out. Got 14 miles to do tomorrow. Going to the Nauman campsite, which is basically our base camp for Mount Washington the day after tomorrow. It's looking like we're going to have perfect weather, which apparently Mount Washington only gets perfect weather 1 out of every 10 days. So believe it or not, this week they've had like 3 or 4 beautiful days up there. So I'm just hoping it stays the same or stays consistent with what they're predicting. It was a good day. I'm tired. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll be back at it early again tomorrow. I tell you what, New Hampshire is no joke. It's difficult. It's for hiking professionals, that's for sure. There's people out here who are doing day hikes who just act like this is normal. It's not normal where I come from. These trails are very, very difficult, and now I completely understand why people who normally walk a 2-mile-an-hour pace, they slow down to 1 mile an hour, because you just can't. You just got to go with what the trail gives you. So we've kind of taken our 2-mile-an-hour average, threw it out the window, and we're just kind of trying to make it as far as we can every day and go with that. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to summit Mount Washington on Monday. Um, that means probably stay at Osgood Monday night. Tuesday we'll go into Gorham and resupply, which means Wednesday we're going to be doing the Wildcats. So I have a feeling we're not going to make it to Andover, but as long as we can make it to Grafton Notch, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to make some dinner and go to bed. I'll check with you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, Labor Day weekend, whatever date that is, not sure. Just woke up, having my coffee. John's already taken off. Had to go find a private spot to take care of business, which is a struggle in these woods because they're so thick. But anyways, probably not going to be filming a whole lot today because my battery charger apparently is not very good. I charged it at the hostel a couple days ago and haven't used it. And I went to charge my phone last night, and apparently it only had 50% power on it. It was enough to give my phone a full charge, but now the battery charger itself is completely dead. So, yeah, what I have is what I have, and there's not a whole lot to see today. We're heading to Ethan Pond or not Ethan Pond, Nauman campsite, which is down Crawford Notch, and just on the north side, heading up the hill towards Mount Pierce, Mount Jackson. First thing tomorrow, we'll be starting the presidentials. We'll be going past Lake of the Clouds Hut and Mount Washington. So not a whole lot to see today. So I'm gonna kind of take it easy on the filming, try to save the battery power. I'll try to take as many pictures as possible though. So I'm almost ready. Just finishing the coffee, pack up the last couple things. Hopefully it's an easy morning. I think the first 5 miles are relatively easy. And then the end of the day, the climb out of Crawford Notch, find camp, and tomorrow is Mount Washington, and I'm praying for good weather. It's looking like it's going to be. We might end up being lucky. We're technically a day behind right now, behind schedule, so we're going to have to reevaluate. We're most definitely not going to make it to Andover. Me and him both really want to make it at least to the New Hampshire Maine state line. And the only way to do that is to make it to Grafton Notch, which is the first road crossing past Mahoosic Notch, which is the funnest or the toughest mile on the entire Appalachian Trail, which we both want to do as well. So we're going to sit down and reevaluate what our miles are. I think the first step is to get through the Whites, which we should be done with tomorrow, hopefully. And then on to the Wildcats, and then on to Mahoosic Notch. So we got 6 days to do it. Let's get her done. I'll catch up with you guys down the trail. Notch. Just had some trail magic up the road at another parking area. Heading north. They believe this is the beginning of the presidentials. Technical beginning of the presidentials. So it's exciting. It's going to be hard. Just had lunch on the banks of the Saco River, Crawford Notch. Just had some trail magic a few minutes ago from Patriot up at the Ripley, I think it's Ripley Falls parking area. Got some chips and some cookies, some Gatorade. Nice. A couple things I actually need for the next couple days because I was running kind of short on food. So got some water from the river. Just finished eating lunch. It is 11:15, and we're about to head straight up the hill to Webster Cliffs, then Mount Webster, then the first of the presidentials, Mount Jackson. And then we'll make it to camp for the night. Big climbs, like 3,000 foot climbs, which we're getting ready to start. Not looking forward to it, but that's what we're here for, right? See you down the trail. Webster, look down. I think that's a campground. I know that road in front of it is a road we crossed earlier today. So if you look here, that's the road. If you look there, that's the railroad. An active railroad. Wouldn't that be so cool just to watch a train go through here? Anyway, that mountain up there. There is where I'm heading right now. Webster. Up to Washington's been revealed. So I'm on Mount Webster now. I believe that's Mount Jackson, which I'm about to go over next. Down somewhere right in there, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. I think it's the Mizpah Hut, which might be where we're staying tonight, the Nauman campsite. So that'll allow us to go straight up Mount Washington tomorrow. Say I've been trying to check my phone, see if I have cell service. I'm trying all day yesterday, all day today. I don't know if it's AT&T or what, but I have not had good service out here. So Michelle, kids, sorry, I've been trying to call, just haven't been able to. We're extremely remote, so there's not a whole lot of stuff around, but I promise, as soon as I get a chance to call, I will call. Love you guys. Trail in the whites. Yep, we gotta go up that. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's cool. Jackson Trail. Around here. I'll stay on the bridge.